से जुड़ी किसी भी छोटी या बड़ी अपडेट के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें स्पोर्ट्स तक और साथ ही किसी भी नोटिफिकेशन को पाने के लिए बेल आइकन को दबाना ना भूलें।
It kind of makes that 314 look a lot bigger than it actually is.
We thought that the wicket will get slower as the inning progresses, so we were just looking forward to that. So we thought that they'll come hard with the new ball, which they were trying. So our main focus was to get the ball old as soon as possible, so then the spinner that we had and our slower balls would come into play. So that was the plan today.
Jasprit, you seemed very angry after your ninth over. You were kicking the ground and all that. Why and what exactly is going through?
No, it's not that. It's sometimes I'm very hard on myself, so I set a standard. Whichever ball I wanted to bowl, I was not able to execute, but it happens in the spur of the moment, and after that I was fine.
Jasprit, obviously a lot of hard work goes into what you do so well, but you have this ability to just show up, rock up, and and bowl those kind of balls at the end under pressure. Can you just talk a bit about what goes into that?
A lot of preparation. So I always say that. So whenever I practice in the nets, I practice each and every situation, be it with the new ball, be it with the old ball, bowling at the dead. So if I've ticked all the boxes in the nets. So in the match, it's all about execution and keeping a clear head. So I like to do that. So all of that preparation helps me in the matches. So if the work ethic is good, I think the execution then feels much more easier in the game.
Jasprit, congrats. How difficult or how is easy for you guys for you to bowl at least 4 to 5 overs out of the last 10 overs? Where batsmen are generally going to attack you at the death overs. How important was it for you to play in the IPL where you bowl 4 overs of total pressure? Can you relate that 4 overs of pressure to here? How did that help and how do you train for that?
IPL is a little different. It's 20 overs. This is a one-day competition. So, but yeah, you like to play games, so you're playing high-pressure games, so that helps as well. But yeah, keeping a clear head, focusing on all of that. Good practice was there in IPL as well. We played some tough matches. We played till the end. So a good match practice was given to us. So very happy with that. And the preparation before coming here was good as well.
Hey, Jasprit, if I compared this game with England, it appeared like typically, we started also well on a batting and typically it slowed down after 30th. We also thought that they will reach 400 today. We thought, but we stuck at 300 odd. So is it like a trend of this wicket and considering this as a yes, then how help it, how it helps to have the second game on the same wicket?
See, as I told you, even in the England game, with the new ball, it was relatively easier. The ball was not doing a lot, so the batsmen were able to score runs. So as soon as the ball got older, the wicket also got slower. There was a lot of sunlight in the last game, so wicket was used. So it will obviously get slower and slower. So that was the plan for us as well, that we knew as soon as the ball will get older, it will get difficult to hit. And you saw they used a lot of cutters. Even we learned from that, and we knew that as soon as the ball gets old. So I think that was the nature of the wicket, and that could be the nature of the wickets going forward, because if the summer is coming now, so the wickets could get drier. So it's good practice for us.
Jasprit, you seem to be making a lot of decisions out there as well, talking to MS, Virat, and sort of the ball. Is that just coming on naturally, or do you feel like you're the senior guys? People have encouraged you to do that?
Not like that, but when I am bowling, I like to make my own decisions. So in that, I am also involved in the game and I have a clear plan. So if I have the confidence to execute something, so I tell that to the captain or to the senior players that I think this would work and this could work according to my bowling. So I try to do that. Always I do my preparation. I always think about the fields that I would want at the end, and seeing the wicket, it changes a little bit as well.
Jasprit, in the last few years, the Yorker has been less in fashion than it was before, especially because it can easily be a full toss. What is it that gives you the confidence to bowl it in the beginning and the end, whenever?
So as I told you, everything is preparation. So I do it again and again and again in the nets. So the more you do it, the better you get decent at it. You can't master it. You're still trying to get better at it. But yeah, it's all about repetition. It's like any other ball. If you've bowled so many length balls, it's just like that. So you have to do it again and again and try and replicate in the game.
Jasprit, can you talk about the challenge of bowling in these kind of pitches? Like you said, that going forward in the high-pressure matches on slow pitches for fast bowlers like you, what do you have to mix? Is it the variety? Is it the pace? I mean, the different bowlers like Stark, Hugh, Chopra, everybody bowls differently. Like, what works exactly?
So for me, I don't know about what works for everyone. For me, I just try to keep things simple. analyzing the wicket as soon as possible, reading the wickets. Sometimes you can run behind wickets, but you don't want to. Every time I focus on the team goal. So what does the team want me to do right now? So I try to focus on all of that, keeping things simple, not to run behind the success. I want to focus on the process. I try to do that. So I stay in the present. I focus on the process, and then eventually everything. I tick all boxes, and then everything would be well sorted.
Just with two questions. One is, what is the difference between Jasprit Bumrah, who bowled for India in the Champions Trophy final 2 years ago, and number two, who has till date handled your Yorkers most successfully?
I think I'm still the same person, maybe just 3 years older or 2 years older, I don't remember. But yeah, you always keep learning. I always want to keep learning. I want to keep evolving. That has always been my game. So the major difference from that time is maybe I'm playing test matches right now. So yeah, very happy. The progress has been good and still learning.
Who has handled your Yorkers most successfully so far?
I have not really given a thought. I just focus on the team goal whenever I'm bowling. I'm not thinking who's playing me well. I'm just focusing on how can I contribute towards the team.
Jasprit, I just wondered what you made and the team made of the incident where you lost the review, and then did that give you extra incentive as a team to go on and win the game?
No, I don't think I was at fine leg, so I didn't know what was the clear scenario of the review. But yeah, we made a call, and there was inside edge. But it's okay. It was a judgment call. Sometimes the bowler feels that it was close, so he went with his gut feel. Unfortunately, on the day it was not out.
Jasprit, sometimes it is really frustrating when the bowler at the other end is leaking runs, and the onus on getting a wicket or stopping the runs falls on you.
No, not at all, because I know how difficult it is to bowl, especially at the end. So some days I could give runs, some days some other bowler is giving runs. So you don't try to blame anyone. You just try to help each other, take everyone together, try and communicate, make things calm. Don't put extra pressure on the bowler because he's trying hard. Obviously, it looks easy, but it is not. So we try and help each and everyone, take everyone together, and give confidence.
Jasprit, now that India have qualified for the semi-finals, would you consider taking some much-needed rest for the against Sri Lanka, or still playing, topping the group is your top priority?
This is my first World Cup, so I would play as many games as possible. I don't think I have become an experienced player that I could say I don't want to play some games. But yeah, I would always look forward to playing, and the more number of matches you play, you enjoy more.